Greetings, survivors, and welcome back to the Cataclysm, where Brutus Salazar has been hard at work moving all of this stuff up here so that we don't have to worry about it. As you can see, we've got several new piles, and I'll just go over what we've got. We've got all of our food and food preparation items over there. We've got a set of tools down here. All sorts of clothing and clothing-related items, anything we can use to make stuff that we would wear is there. We've got more or less anything else here, like odds and sods, that is. We've got weapons and weapon-type items over there, including ammo. Just splintered wood that we're going to be using for the brazier. All the 2x4s we have, all the nails that we've got, and down here, a bunch of sundries that are generally only useful as construction materials in making certain items, like electronics and that sort of thing. But this is the general place where we've just dumped all of the other things, more or less. Right, so now, with all of that done, I think the first thing we're going to do, we are actually going to build, let me see, I would like a chair, if we can get one. We've got a regular chair, we've got a bench. Could we get an armchair, maybe? Or we need a blanket, a downfell blanket, or a fur blanket? I think we can make that happen. In fact, it's remotely possible that we could even go on to make a wood stove. All we'd need is a metal tank. There's plenty of... Ooh, that's tempting. That's very tempting. There's no particular reason why we couldn't do that. No particular reason at all. Right, I would like to grab my umbrella. Let's wheel the umbrella for now. I could have just wheeled it off the floor, I suppose. There we go. And we're going to grab... Well, it's 60 litres, so we're not actually going to be bringing it over here with the cart. Alright. Well, we're heading back out into the Great Wilds beyond. Oh, my headphones are a little bit loud there. Right. Let's see. You have... I mean, you're a vehicle that isn't particularly badly damaged, but I could do away with your fuel tank. Or maybe I couldn't. Maybe your fuel tank is already done away with. Yes. Yes, it is. That is a bit of a shame. Okay, then. We are going to want to go find another vehicle, then. Let's go for a bit of a wander. Shouldn't be that far away, surely. Only it will be, won't it? Unless... No, haha! That's right. Vehicle tank, there we go. That's all we're going to need. We just want to remove the vehicle tank. So... Oh, wrong place. O on the tank. There we are. Womp. There we go. Now this is bloody heavy, so we don't want the gasoline. So I'm just going to unload the gasoline, pour it onto the ground, right there. Don't do this normally, super dangerous. We will store it in my inventory, and then I'm just going to walk away. We're not actually overloaded by carrying this, which is truly thankful, because that would involve a staggering amount of pain getting it all the way up here if we were overloaded. There we are. Oh, this is actually going to be quite nice. All of the comforts of home right here. Right, let's drop that down. We want to pop that there. I will just be taking down the brazier then. Let's lift that up. Since this is, in my mind, a tool, we'll drop it there and drop the brazier as well. Okay, let's go ahead and make a wood stove. We'll even get a little bit of skill for this. Let's actually see how much skill we're going to get. Our fabrication is currently 6, so you know whatever we get, that's how much we got from this specifically. Womp. How much did we get from that? Not bad. 6% is not bad at all. Right. Let me grab. Let's say actually 10. No. We want 10 of them. There we go. Drop those across. Go grab the campfire drill and apply. Ah, glorious. Right, we can drop the campfire drill again. And at this point, I'm going to go... You know what? Sure. We're going to go and grab ourselves calcium tablet. It just happens to be there. Right, okay. It's not really what I wanted to be. Where is the place with all of the bedding? Right, here we are. We want a blanket. Yeah, there we are. A blanket. That's all I need for now. Close these down. We've got a lot of stuff to grab from around this floor. It's going to take us a while, but it should be okay for now. Right, want an armchair? Right about there. Ah. Life is good. Right. Okay, well, we've got pretty much everything within range of us right now. We can make firearm waterproofing. A set of seals and gaskets that will allow a firearm to operate reliably while submerged in water. Okay. Not really what we want, though. What we want is over here. Now, this would reduce our dispersion on the bow. A bow stabilizer would also just drop the dispersion quite a lot, actually, on that one. A bow sight would possibly increase our aim speed. Hard to see. Would cause sight dispersion of 11. A set of tritium aiming pins for a bow improves ease of aiming and target acquisition with no drawbacks. Okay, then that's an improvement. It's when I saw sight dispersion, I thought maybe it was adding to the sight dispersion. I was like, wait a second, that doesn't sound like a good thing to make. But no, we're going to go ahead and make this out of a soldering iron. There we are. And we are immediately going to make the bow stabilizer. Let's get that one done. And finally, do we not have one that is loaded anymore? It doesn't look like we do. That should be fine. Let's reload. I'd like to reload the soldering iron. There we are. And we can go ahead and do this. Because we had 200 solder just lying around, so that should be fine. There we are. An arrow rest as well. Glorious. Now, let's apply all of these. I would like it on the longbow. Then I would like the bow sight on the longbow. Then I would like the bow stabilizer on the longbow. Now let us look at our extremely modified longbow. Alright, so current modifications. 2 of 2 accessories, an arrow rest and a bow stabilizer. 1 of 1 sight, the bow sight, and 1 of 1 underbarrel. 0 of 1 underbarrel. That's actually quite interesting. Let's have a look. Dispersion is now 9. Sight dispersion is 11 plus 11, so 22. Reload time is 4 seconds. The dispersion being 9 is fantastic. The arrow rest and the bow stabilizer have dropped that enormously. Damage is 7, armor pierce is 0. It depends on what we're really firing with that one. But that is absolutely wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Do we happen to have a tailoring kit? Fairly certain we should. Toolbox, screwdriver, pair of scissors. I'm certain that we saw a sewing kit or a tailoring kit somewhere. Alright, let's have a look around, shall we? Filter, kit. No. Tail, no. Sew, no. Oh, drat. That is a bit of a potch. Let's see, can I make one? No. We cannot make a tailoring kit. That is a bit of a shame, honestly. That is a wee bit of a shame. Let me just make sure that it isn't here. No. No. We are not going to be that lucky, unfortunately. Ah, well. That should be fine. Right, we're not particularly hungry or thirsty right now. We could go ahead and drink some clean water from the jerry can nearby, and we should. There we are. Now, what kind of foods can we can make a lot. Cookies, noodles, macaroni, hardtack, flatbread, protein drink, boiled noodles. We can make some coffee. What is our water skin set up with right now? Let's have a quick look. Nothing in it. Okay, then we're going to make some coffee. Let's go ahead and make 6 coffee. We can use the hobo soldier or the nearby fire. We'll be using the nearby fire for that one, obviously. Clean water and coffee syrup together and pour it into our water skin. There we go. We're getting a little bit hungry now, though, so we could make some cookies. Enjoyability is quite high. I could make raw spaghetti because we've got flour, water, and a pasta extruder. But I don't think we really need to worry about that one. We can make fast noodles, raw macaroni, raw lasagna. Not sure on that one. You can make flatbread as well. That's actually pretty awesome because you get 6 portions of 20. And it takes a long time to rot too. Let's go ahead and just make one of those. There we go. And we can just eat that right away. Some of it anyway. Okay, so now just below us, somewhere around there I believe, is where... Oh, I can hear the children outside playing, so I will be right back. I'm just going to close my windows. There we go. Right, so it is remotely possible that there will be easy access through the floor here. That there'll be a stairs hidden under all of this. Quite possible there won't be as well, unfortunately. It's one of those things. But if we're lucky, then we'll find some stairs here. If not, it's not a biggie. But I really would like to be thorough about the area downstairs, if I can be. Right, move everything. Anything there? No, that is a bit of a shame. Oh well. We did our best. Right, I would like all of the 2x4s to be here. So let's move all those down. And then all of the nails down here. There we are. We've got quite a lot of these there. Okay, well it is time then for us to be on the move. Now I don't anticipate that we're going to find any zombies on this level. So I'm not going to worry too much about carrying all of these things with us. Let me just drop a couple of things off. Don't need the soldering iron, obviously. May need the crowbar. I'll keep the toolbox with me. Simply because we might want to... can we actually... It's a statue. And is there anything on this statue? No, okay. That's fine. But we may want to keep the bow with us. Just because if something does pop its head out from outside, then we want to be able to deal with that. Right, what do we got? We've got a Barboot helm, a Morning Star. You know what? Let me just have a look at that Morning Star. So it's got a swoop attack and down 2 turns. Medieval weapon consisting of a wood handle with a heavy spiked iron ball on the end. It deals devastating crushing damage with a small amount of piercing to boot. Now, crushing damage. Crushing damage may be what we want to get through that wall. Let me just have a quick look. Can I make a sledgehammer? I can make a sledgehammer. A sledgehammer has 1 hammering quality, bashing of 40. So that's very high. Brutal Strike, stun 1 turn, knockback 1 tile, crit only, and Wide Strike, attack in a wide arc, crit only, minimum 3 of attack. I would need an anvil, a hammer. Okay, yeah. I can't make a sledgehammer, unfortunately. But the Morning Star may work for us. I'm going to pick that up. We'll do a quick sweep for now, but I'm going to keep the Morning Star on us. Just so that we can use that, perhaps. Anything over there? No. Let's grab all of these. Grab all of that as well. Might as well. In fact, let's just close these curtains where we go. Just to prevent any big issues. We've reinforced some of the walls. I would like to reinforce those windows as well, but we'll get there when we can. Right. We've got a ceramic bowl. Very nice. Let's get all of those closed. We've also got glass. Grab all of these. There we are. I'm going to have to be careful where I drag our swagon. Otherwise it might get stuck. There we go. What be you? Shotgun hull. Sure, okay. We'll use it. I'm sure we'll find a use. Okay, lots of things out here that we're going to want. In fact, we are going to want to take apart a lot of things out here. Now, I can't quite... Oh, really? The folding swagon is already full? My lord, that armor must have taken up a lot of room. Which actually doesn't seem that impossible. I'm going to make a new dump pile. Just so I don't get all of this stuff mixed up. In fact, I'm going to move everything that is up here into the dump pile too. Just so that I can later on get that all sorted out a little bit further. Because effectively it was a dump pile. realistically speaking. Everything there was just stuff I didn't know what else to do with. Right, let's pop that over there again. Pot, steak knife, plastic bag of dried rice. We've got enough food items here. We're not going to want for anything for a long time. That is going to be really, really amazing for us. Alright, what else we got down here? Ooh, way down. Really? I didn't remember that. Oh, clearly I must just not have seen it properly. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. Right, okay. Now, this one has been broken, so we'll just have to clean that. Right, folding wagon, you stay there. I'm going to close these where I can. Can't get over there to close these, unfortunately. It's a display rack, so I'm just going to deconstruct it. Don't want to have to worry about that. There we go. Are we getting sheet metal there? Yes, we are. Nice. Okay, and we'll grab this, actually, the casing while we can. Grab all of that and dump it into this wagon. There we go. And the heavy stick as well. Now, if I can, I will actually grab enough stuff around here to... yeah, probably be able to put most of it in there. We are going to be... well... you know what? Let's just explore for now. I'll fortify places where I can. But generally speaking, we're going to explore rather than be too thorough in taking things down around the place and you know, moving them all in. I moved that into the wrong place, didn't I? There we go. So, you know, for taking apart the fridges, taking apart the cookers, that can be later. But I do want to reinforce this window, or rather board it up. And for that, I'm going to need just some 2x4s and nails, which we'll easily get from these counters. So let's take these apart. There we go. And board up this window. There we are. Now, to reinforce it, I'm going to need some extra nails. Again, easy enough to get while I'm here. There we go. And this one as well. Getting very thirsty, mind you. Might need to deal with that soon. There we are. And that's good. Right, we'll move on from here. Might need to swoop back. But we've got some coffee on it, so let's go ahead and drink that. And we'll take a second drink of coffee. We're going to be flying with that, but sure. Let's actually have a look around. Stimulants, plus 7%. I am getting hot, though. Might need to take care of this one. Am I really that? Oh, my lord, I am very hot. Okay. Well, let's deal with that. Once again, we're going to leave doors open if we've been through them, because I'm usually very good about closing doors behind me. So for the time being, it'll just let me know if I've swooped through an area or not. But let's have a look at our items then. So, my torso is warm. All I'm wearing is a tank top and a t-shirt. Really? I guess I'm wearing a duffel bag as well. You know what? Maybe we don't need that duffel bag on us. Let's see. Let's wield wear the longbow and drop the duffel bag. Can we get away with... I'm actually going to drop the duffel bag in tools, though. My volume will drop significantly. I should be okay. I dropped several items. What was it that I dropped? The makeshift crowbar. Okay. And the Morning Star, obviously I was holding that too. Okay, well I'll drop the Morning Star down here. I'll pick up the makeshift crowbar. And we'll just keep the longbow with us. That being said, you know what? Let's go and check this out, shall we? So Morning Star, you're coming with me. I need to know. Inquiring minds must know. Can I smash my way into that room? There's two things that might happen here. Now, I could either try to smash the door, Wield the Morning Star. Let's see. Can I get to this? Don't seem to be doing any damage. Okay. The metal door is made of something extremely powerful. Can I smash the wall? Are we... You don't seem to be damaging the brick wall. Oh, wow. It was worth a shot. It was worth a shot, I think. We'll wait for a little bit. Ignore. And then try to smash this wall. No, we're not going to get through with that. We probably need higher strength to be able to make use of this. The stronger you are, the more damage you can do. If you get your strength high enough, you can smash through things with your fists. You don't even need Morning Stars or anything like that to do it, or a sledgehammer. But another option is to get a jackhammer, if we can find one. There are, you know, there's a decent amount around that we'll be able to come across. I'm going to go ahead and drink some clean water. Sure. Finish that off. Right, let's grab you. As it happens, all that's in there right now is a pipe and some 2x4s. Sure, let's fill this up with all the 2x4s I can. We're just going to go and reinforce these windows because they do worry me. So first and foremost, board up the window. I haven't got the toolbox with me, do I? That's a bit of a pain. Let me go and grab that. Where are you? Really? Is the toolbox really not there? Oh, it's because there were two toolboxes, so it got stacked like that. That's fine. And I should be able to also grab the makeshift tool. No, I can't. Wow. We can always come back for it if I need it. Let's first just get all of this sorted up. So board up this window. Board up the next. Do I have enough to reinforce them both? Is the question. I do. Marvellous. Okay, that worked out quite well. We'll drop off the nails and the 2x4s then. So 2x4s over here. And nails over there. And the pipe can be dropped off down here. That all works out quite well for us. But one thing I haven't done is actually made sure that I've fixed the heat problem. I may have sorted out... Oh, actually, yeah. Now I'm no longer even remotely hot. So, was it perhaps that I was just in the sun? Could be. Let's wear that and we'll see. My torso encumbrance is now through the roof. 68. My goodness. Either way, this should work. Right. So let's carry on our way. Oh, come with me, you scallywag. There we go. Right. So we've sorted that room out enough, in my opinion. Let's start making our way up in this direction. Want to grab everything we find. So a pair of socks. Not really very interesting, that one, I've got to be honest. But that's fine. Got anything in here? Oh, there we are, the sewing kit. Marvellous. I knew I'd seen one somewhere. And we've got a lavatory in here. Any items there? No. Okay, that's fine. I am going to want to board that up, though. Let's just see if there's anything around here. We'll grab the television and bring that with us as well. I would like all of the pillars if we can, because we can use those for quite a few things. Can we simply close these? Yes, we can. Glorious. Oh, what just happened there? I have no idea, but okay. Right, let's deconstruct this just so we get some 2x4s and nails. Same with this one. There we go. And that should be enough to board this window up and then hopefully reinforce as well. No, we are shy a couple of nails. Always the problem, nails. I could deconstruct the bed, but that's going to result in much more stuff than I can actually carry. So we'll just deconstruct these for now. There we go. I'm a little bit overburdened, but it shouldn't be terrible. And we'll be not overburdened in a moment. There we go. And I'm actually fairly happy to just move around like this and get everything sorted out this way. Can we drop all of that off? Yes, we can. to reinforce the windows as I come across them when they need reinforcing. Oh my lord, there's a lot of things in here. We've got quite a lot of items. I have been largely just destroying the items as I come across them if they're not things that I want to keep. How about in here? Oh, that one is a window that I can... Oh, the glass shard there. I should be able to just close this one. There we go. Marvellous. Grab you. Is there anything underneath the toilet? No. Sometimes, because if there's water in the toilet, it'll show up as the green plus. You can very easily miss items that are there. So I recommend either using the advanced inventory manager just to check if there's anything around, or actually just try to take from the toilet and then decline gathering the water. Either way, you'll end up with any items that were there. And let's drop these off. We've actually got quite a lot here. Bump all of that. There we go. Now then, what was in here? You know what? I don't actually think we came in here before. Okay, it is. A towel. Marvellous. Because I don't think we actually brought ours, which is a bit of an oversight, I'll be honest with you. Anything there? Nope, just water. How about there? Nope, just water. And how about there? Nope, just water. That's fine then. Ooh, what was that? Glass shards. That's okay. Right, continuing on then. We want whatever these are. A pair of wool socks. Don't actually want the wool socks, but you know what I mean. US Weekly. Blood soaked rag. Not sure we want that, but okay. Grab all of this. Marvelous. Now this room is actually going to take a lot of reinforcing. A lot of cleaning as well, actually. Clean this broken window. Clean that one. Okay. Let's spotted a dog. That's not an issue for us right now. Right. First and foremost, let's just board up the windows. Start a full sweep of boarding the windows up, and then we'll get around to doing everything else. I may actually need to go and grab the nails. Yeah, probably do, really. Okay, well, let's just grab everything. Ooh, quite a lot of drinks there. And whatever's around here. Everything on this side if we can. There we are. We're starting to drop things around. That's fine. We've got a decent amount that we need to move. Yes, yes, I know you're down there. I would like to... Oh, actually, that might have been above. Yes, it was above, as it happened. I would like to get that sorted, but it's going to be a while, you see, so just going to have to sit there. We're probably, as it happens, going to need to move all of that, take the nails and the boards with us to fully reinforce that area. So we'll go ahead and grab those now. Grab all the nails. And as many of the 2x4s as I can carry. There we go. And that should allow me to... I will close this door because I don't want my actual base being open. But we should be able to get at least all of the windows boarded up. If nothing else. There we go. That one as well. Well, we're getting tired. We're getting thirsty. That doesn't surprise me too much, honestly. Alright. Now, can we continue to reinforce these? We've got... Generally speaking... Yeah, I was going to say, generally speaking, I think it's the nails that hold us back from reinforcing rather than the 2x4s as a general rule. Okay, so I'll just grab everything that's here while we can then, since we're going to have to... Oh, there we go. Yeah, we'll take all of this back. That is probably my dragon veil telling me that the dragons are ready to be fed again. Right. Let's drop all of these off. Well, actually, we don't really want to drop all of that, so I'll just drop everything from this side all the way down. Got a lot of drink there, actually, which is pretty awesome. Right, let's drink some coffee. And then we're going to need to eat something. So, what have we got over here? Something that's decent. 2 plastic bags of fast noodles. Sure. Some more fast noodles. Anything else that's decent? Tin can of soup. Spoils in 6 days. But it won't spoil realistically because it's in a tin can. Still, I'm going to grab that one just because I'm lazy. I know it's not the best way to do it. Chocolate covered pretzels. Go through these. Now, I have slept once, and yeah, apparently, poor old Brutus Salazar found it really difficult to wake up, and it's because he's not very healthy based on what he's been eating. Sad times, but you know, it is what it is. Let's grab all of those. So we may need to spend a bit of time making sure that I get Brutus Salazar to eat his vitamins and sort himself out a little bit. There we go. Grab this one as well. We should be okay to get at least this line of windows sorted. We might even get both of these. No, we're down by a couple of more 2x4s. But that's fine. Let's make sure that we're grabbing everything from around. Same down there. Same there. This room is now, well, almost empty. Yes, it is. So we just need a couple more 2x4s for that. That shouldn't be an issue. But yeah, I'm a little bit concerned about his health at the moment. He is not very healthy based on the things that I've had to just force him to guzzle down. Mostly all of the junk food that he's been eating just to stave off hunger. Not the best, to be certain. There we go. And with that, we should be able to get the last windows in here. Honestly, it probably would have been more efficient if I'd just taken apart some of the furniture in here instead. Because we didn't need all of those 2x4s. But we can use those in the next room, I'm sure. Right. What are we going to find in here then? Some more ammo casings. Always useful. Always useful. What's over here? There's some clothing. Decent amount of clothing, actually. Right, I'm going to have to take apart one of these in order to access these windows. Can I close them? Yes, I can. Good. We'll also grab the extra 2x4s and nails then. There we go. In here, nothing on the ground there. Anything in here? Ooh, there we go. Some small string. Right. Let's move in. Oh, no, everything was fine. Okay, that was actually a nice little room there. Plenty of clothing here. How are we doing on the swaggin? We've still got enough room. Not too much now, but it's a bunch of wood. We can easily fit that in. And the alarm clock as well. This is the room that I had Brutus sleeping in. Hence the reason why it's mostly sorted out already. Already have the curtains drawn, for example. Right, we want to move pretty much all of these except for the nails and the 2x4s. We're keeping them on the swaggin as we make our sweep. We're actually doing fairly good progress, I would say. We've got this floor going fairly good. Now we've got a way down over here. I'm not particularly pleased with. Let's clean this broken window. There we are. And then board them both up. There we go. If you are so inclined to go through and take apart every single piece of furniture you can find in a mansion, you will end up with enough raw materials to build quite a decent sized room. You will probably be, like, not Aavak shelter size, but certainly as big as you would functionally need it to be. And what I mean by that is that it would be so large that if you put your kind of general sitting space in the middle of the room, you could easily make it 9 by 9. Because I believe that you can reach 4, or it's either 4 tiles or 3 tiles in every direction around you for crafting ingredients. So as long as the chair that you're going to be sat on when you're crafting is in the middle of that room, and maybe you've got a wood stove next to you, so you've got some light and, you know, you can be cooking your food, you will be able to gather and craft from every tile in that room. You could probably build that entire room out of the wooden nails that you would get just out of just deconstructing the furniture in a mansion. So if that is something you're interested in, do not shy away from taking the whole thing apart. because it will work to your great benefit in the end. Quite a lot of people have suggested that that's what we should do. Rather than live in the mansion, I should simply base out of the mansion. And yeah, that is definitely a reasonable suggestion, I would say. Right, let's head on down to the lower level and just see where this was. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Always wise to check out any particular ways down you come across, just in case you missed something. It's a lot easier to do than you might expect. Especially because on the surface, you can easily see if the dimensions seem wrong. It's like, that room seems a lot smaller than it should, based on what I can see already. Maybe there's some shenanigans going on. This mansion is clearly not a TARDIS, so any discrepancies between what I think it should be and what I can see it is probably means hidden room. Oh, no, we don't want to build a window. We want to board it up. There we go. And it's light outside. We're very thirsty and very tired. Well, there we go. Coffee. Board up these windows. And we're out of 2x4s, which means very, very sorry to all of this furniture. I'm not going to deconstruct the sofa because, like a bed, it ends up being full of all sorts of things that I would then need to move around. So let's just get these boarded up first. There we are. Very hungry, mind. Let's see if I can get these reinforced as well. Wow, okay. Not doing too bad. Really not doing too bad. Have we got many 2x4s down here? Nails. We can take apart this stuff, I think. Shouldn't be a problem. And this one as well. There we go. Now allow me to build this one up as... Oh, no, we still can't. Still the 2x4s that are missing. Wow. Possibly that I couldn't reach the 2x4s. Really? There we go. Well, that answers the question then of how far away it needs to be. Because my person, I know it's at least 3. So what I'm going to assume is that it was looking from the point of the window where I was trying to craft things. To see if it could find the necessary components. That would be my guess. Okay, folding swagon is full. Let's head back. Drop all of this off. There we are. I'll be honest, I was a little bit surprised with how many people seem to really enjoy just joining me as I was wandering around the mansion, clearing things up, because I would have assumed that this was less enjoyable. I mean, I know my tastes are different for a lot of people, and that is that I would find this enjoyable, but then I often listen to streamers and watch YouTube videos as not as ASMR, but it may as well be. I listen to the voices. I am not going to worry about cleaning up this room. That's not a thing that I'm going to do. Also, dog spotted. No, that's fine. Just keep grabbing what you can. Yeah, we're good. Grab everything from out there. Trunk is full. Alright, let's head back. But we're not going to board up all of those windows. Actually, simply because if I can, I would like to make that area bright. So if I do go in there in order to move things around, I can just craft. I don't have to worry about anything else. That would actually be quite nice for me, I think. There we go. But I may... Well, we will need to do a lot of work to get all of the sheets that I'll need to sort that out. The zombie is on its way. Right. Can we move everything across, I wonder? There we go. And grab all that. Zombie spotted. No, don't worry about it. But at this point, I guess I probably should. If I go out, it is bright outside. And I'm tired. And okay. Are you fighting a beaver? Yeah, you are. Okay. Well, I'm just going to... The beaver killed it. Is that beaver hostile to me? That is a really angry beaver. Alright. Wield my longbow. This was a bad move, beaver. That was a super bad move. No. don't start picking up. We automatically picked up the... yeah, we're going to butcher the beaver. How much... We got 3 fresh meat. Wow. Okay. That was good times. Let's grab everything we can there. Okay, we're dropping things off again. Don't worry about the doggo. Damn it. I wish I could make things... I wish I could change the default conditions for getting the warnings. For example, don't ignore anything unless it's hostile. And if it's hostile, only notify me if it's approaching. That is something I would really quite like. Drop off the long strings, sure. We're going to leave the folding swagon there for a moment. On the southwest and below here, well, that is going to annoy me, but oh well. Right, I would like to grab 5 of these, drop them off, and apply the... Where is it on the ground? The campfire drill. There we are. And I would very much like... I can meat. Really? Are you sure about this? Oh, it's... What am I... Yeah, it's the glass jar. Okay. So, okay. Meat pie I could make. We got the flour around, I guess. Meat jerky. Fruit wine must. Unfermented vinegar. Wild apple. Wow, we've actually got a lot of stuff nearby. Okay. Strong mixed alcohol. We might actually go for that one. Oh, not as bad as some might imagine. This drink is pretty popular among young and or poor people in some countries. Basically, we're mixing Pinot Noir and Cabernet Sauvignon. Oh no, we're mixing one of them with alcohol. All right, I've not heard of that drink before. Boiled stomach. There we go. We want to cook the boiled stomach. Ignore. Then what else would we like to do? Got cooked rice, nachos with meat. Oh, I think so. Yes, let's eat. Nachos with meat. Om nom nom. And then the boiled stomach. And then more nachos with meat. Oh, that's glorious. I do need to drink though, so let's wash it down with some clean water. At least 2 lots of clean water, actually. We want some more cooking to be happening. Protein drink, cooked meat. I think I've got 2 more cooked meats. Let's not make that then. Let's go for, yeah, sure, the meat pie. Granted. Odds of us actually getting through all of this? Not sure. We'll try. I can no longer see. Drat down blast. There we are. Drop that off. Apply the campfire drill. Oh, I was carrying it. Generally, if you apply something or use something in the tile near you, you will quite often pick it up. And that was why I was confused on whether I was wearing my my welding goggles or not, because I assumed that would also apply to something I needed to wear, realistically speaking. But no, it doesn't seem that that is the case with welding goggles. And that might be one of the only exceptions to that rule. Can we make it? There we go. We've got 12 servings of this delicious, delicious meat pie that I'm going to eat right now. It actually gives us a little bit of quench as well. That's impressive. There we go. We're slaked. We're full. Ah, glorious times of these. Right, we'll drop up. Actually, we'll just carry the meat pie with us. I'm going to drop the bones down there, though. Okay, we're still tired, though. But that's fine. We're going to carry on our way. Hopefully, we can get all of this done. That being said, we are starting to approach the time that I usually like to wrap up the episodes. I have, generally speaking, been aiming for... yeah, we're dead, child. We're going to need to go and sleep then. Been aiming for around 45 minutes. I felt that that was a good compromise between getting things done but not having the episodes be overly long. But a couple of people have been mentioning that they would prefer if the episodes were a bit shorter. So I was going to actually address this in a specific kind of update video. But since this is one of the primary series where I do quite often go beyond the 45-minute kind of barrier that I tend to aim for. I will ask the question here. Do you prefer the long form episodes where we are regularly about 45 minutes or more? Or would you prefer me to wrap things up a little bit earlier? Maybe even just going for 30-minute episodes. If that is the case, maybe I might even start putting up more episodes a day. That's a very big maybe, because typically the people who have been presenting this question have said that they don't have enough time to watch an hour's worth of content in a day. Well, putting up 2 30-minute videos would still present the same problem, but some people have said, I just don't have enough time to watch it all in one go, and I dislike having to come back to a video and try to remember where I was. For some people that seems to be a problem, though I was under the impression that YouTube automatically stored that information, but perhaps it doesn't work quite that way on mobile devices, for example. So yeah, please let me know. I'm very, very interested in your opinions on that. It would be very helpful for me if you could fill me in. There we go. Can we actually close these? Oh, we can. Okay, well, that's quite useful. The windows that aren't smashed, which are the vast minority, won't need to be cleaned up quite the same way then. Pop all those in there. There we are. I'm not going to worry about this one. We're just going to clean up the windows so that if I really wanted to, I could jump out without having a risk of me hurting myself, because it's still difficult to navigate over windows. They are like trying to navigate over counters. For me, easy. For zombies, not so much. And I'm fine with that. There's a small chance that you'll hurt yourself if you're trying to climb through a broken window. The glass might catch you on the way through. But generally speaking, I don't think that's going to affect the zombie much anyway. So sealing that off is fine. I will, however, close that door since it is effectively an open area. In fact, I will close these doors as well for the same reason. I don't want mostly smells getting through. And every barrier you can put in the way is a little bit less of an issue. Okay, we've made our full rounds. Anything in here? Nothing there, it's just water. What about over here? Oops, I brought up the map. Nothing there, just water. And here? Just water, okay. But what about down here? Got a lot of seats. A lot of seats, actually. Right, a gold earring, we'll pop that in there. I will try and open this up. If only I had a crowbar. Do I not have the crowbar? But really? Scallybags. Let me go and grab it. I'll make sure the crowbar. There we go. There we are. And open that one. Open. Oh, glass plate. Fine. Nothing in there. Very well. Drop those off there. Quite a lot of furnishings that we can just break down. Now, interesting. We can't go around that way. Somewhat suspicious, but okay. Drop all these off. And the plastic bag cotton balls as well. We're just lugging around 2 2x4s that we're not really making use of yet. Now, everything down here should be okay. So this wing of the mansion is actually fairly isolated from the rest of it. We'll start in the furthest room and then work our way back. So loads of books. Fantastic amounts of reading going on here. That is glorious. Grab the glasses. Anything over there? No, they won't be. Close the curtains while we're here. And leave the doors open. Again, it makes it a little bit easier for me to know where I've gone in here. The dog is fine. As long as it's not a zombie dog. That's the main thing. If it were a zombie dog, I might try to deal with it. Dogs won't try to go through windows. Typically, any natural wildlife won't. Zombie dogs will. They'll try and jump through the window. So will zombies. So, you know, something to be aware of. Is it possible that it's not possible for there to be a secret door there? Not possible for a secret door there. Is it possible for a secret door here? No. Okay, no secret doors. It actually looks like we're getting close to the point that we've fully explored this area, which is grand. There we are. And again, we'll be leaving behind a lot of furniture that we could, at some later stage, deconstruct if we want to. And I do recommend you consider it. There is a lot sometimes that you can build with the stuff that you get out of a place like this. Let's close these. This side of the mansion seems relatively untouched with the zombies, except for the pool. But pretty much everywhere else seems fine. Interesting. Let's grab everything. Maybe... Well, when you think about it, that isn't that unlikely of a situation. If you imagine that all of the people trying to survive would have congregated, they would have groups together for safety and or perhaps just out of fear and wanting to be nearby. And as a result, they would all be on one side or t'other rather than spread around. Wait a second. I see you there. You're not getting away, duck. Not like that turkey. You hit the duck dies. It got splattered everywhere. Oops. May have been a little bit overzealous with that. Sorry. My metal arrow just basically exploded the duck. Oh well. Sorry, duck. You didn't deserve that. Okay, we're starting to drop things behind, so let's head back then. All the way down here, and up. Let's drop this off. And we will actually take the time to cook the meat too. So, first and foremost, let's drop all of this. Oh wow, we got a lot there actually. Was there anything that I didn't want to drop off? I don't think so. Batteries, long string, shotgun hull, that can all go in there. We'll leave this folding swagon there for a moment. Take 5. Drop that down here. Apply the campfire drill. Ignore it. Right, there we go. And right. I could actually. Sure, we'll make this. It's the only thing I really can make there. I'll eat the meat pie. And I'll eat the... Ooh, did I not make it? I failed. I failed to make it. Oh, okay. Wow. I failed several times. Let's drop that off. I mean, I could make something else, I guess. There's no particular reason why I was going for that specifically, but it does help my cooking since it's a higher tier item. There we go. Let's eat that now. And again. Alright, is there anything else I can make that I'd enjoy? Could make some more flatbread. I should probably make some more coffee. Into my water skin. And also... Well, I could make some cooked rice. It's quite enjoyable. Let's make 2 batches of it. There we go. And eat the cooked rice. There we are. And we'll drink some of the clean water nearby, though we are starting to run low now. But we have got plenty of carrying capacity, so we can just go and fill up in the pool. There is no particular reason to worry about that. If we did want to stay here, then I would probably set up nearer the pool than not, if I'm honest. That would probably be the room that I go for. Wow, okay, there's a lot of stuff here. Let's grab all of it. And all of that, all of those, all of those. There we go. This is a grim sight, that poor duck. I mean, ultimately, you know, you were going to be killed no matter what, but there's killed and then there's exploded. You just don't need to be that violent, my lord. Let's move all of that over there. Grab the swagon, the dragged vehicle, and drop it all off. The truck is so full. Okay, fine. We are going to board these windows up if we can, though. Now, I don't believe we're going to have enough 2x4s to finish that, so let's start taking apart these furniture items. There we go. And get this all boarded up if we can. So 4 there. Sure, the ones nearby is fine. 4 there. The ones nearby, sure. We'll actually use the ones on my person now. Drag. Okay, well, we can easily just take apart everything in here. And at that point, I think we're going to be done with the episode. We'll have cleared the entire floor. Again, I know, long episodes, though I was quite pleased with how many people seemed to enjoy the episode in the last episode, but they are a lot of me just wandering around gathering gear. But quite a few people said that they would feel a little bit lost if I just had this gear, even if I just summarized it. It's such a lot of hunting around to do to get all of this stuff together that they feel a little bit caught off by that. Oh, I am overburdened. That's fine. I should be okay dealing with that weight. It's really, heard a piercing wail. Ignore. From the southwest. Something is fighting a screamer then. Finish this one off as well, please. There we are. Can I do any more? No, we're out of 2x4s. So let's quickly deconstruct down here. We shouldn't take too much time. There we go. And we'll have plenty of nails as well. Let's just hope that she can't sense us through these windows. I mean, once you reinforce a boarded up window, there's a good chance nothing is going to smell you through there. Not unless they're right on the other side and have a good sense of smell. But there we are. I think we may have everything sorted. We're not going to be able to grab all of that. Can I store any of that in here? Maybe. Let's see. We can. Well, I can store one. So new. Okay, we need to come back for the sheep, but that's the very last thing that we need to move around, and we're done. And the advantage with looting this layer is that we don't have to then dance around on a tile, moving things from the tile below to the tile above. That took me a good 30 minutes to actually get set up. Believe it or not, that was quite a bit of time. Let's drop the nails, drop the 2x4s. Also, drop the nails from in here. There we go. We've gone through a lot of the nails, actually. We had like 400 nails, I think it was. All the way down to double digits. Yeah. Let's just grab everything that's left. And this layer of the mansion is now being fully looted. Again, there's plenty of furniture we could take apart if we wanted to. And I do recommend you do. There's no particular reason not to. Let's just open that door. The only room that I really want to prevent any sound or smells escaping from is this one. Just make sure that's fully sealed. Yeah, there, we're good. And with that, we're done with this episode, I'd say. The next one, we're going to be moving on to the upstairs. And that is going to be, well, its own adventure, I would say. We know that there are zombies up there, and as far as I can see, at the moment, we're not likely to find any hidden rooms. I don't think there's a very good chance of there being hidden rooms up there, based on the lay of the mansion that we've seen on this floor. It's possible, though. There may actually be a way. No, there isn't going to be a way down. Thinking about it, there isn't going to be a way down into that metal room from here. There would have to be a room that I couldn't access on this floor. So unfortunately, that's not on the card. Still, should be fine. I'll probably make a different meal to sort that out. But that's going to be in the next episode. I really do hope you've enjoyed this one, though, and we'll be joining me for the next another hour-long looting episode. This one was. Let's see if the next one is the same. But do remember to let me know in the comments how you feel about the length of these episodes in general, and whether Cataclysm specifically or on the whole channel. I would be very keen to hear your opinion, but that's it from me. So until next time, and as always, do take care, survivors.